Hello everyone. I didn't even realise my camera was off then. Hi Michelle. Hi anybody else in the background watching. Today I'm going to be doing human skin to chameleon morph. Basically I'm going to morph part of her skin as the chameleon skin you see here, and then the rest is just a normal human skin tone. I love morphing, it's quite fun. This stream will probably be quite quiet because a lot of the UK people, well, people everywhere, are probably watching the Euro football that's live right now, so it's probably not the best time to come on. Because there might not be many people here, but if you are here, thank you very much for coming, and obviously we're going to get started with the colours. Hi Ria, no problem, lurk away honey. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, before I start, I've got the colours for the chameleon skin here, and I'm just going to get a nice, hi Debbie, hi Gaina. So I'm just going to get a nice skin tone, and then I'm going to show you how I morph skin. I have done it before. I've done it on the February event where I morphed skin to a dragonfly skin. So I have done it before. So you may have seen me morph skin before, but I absolutely love it. So today I'm going to be doing it again. So I'm just going to get a nice spare piece of paper that I can use to swatch a nice skin tone out. I should have had this ready, hopefully. Hopefully this will work. So can everybody hear me okay, or am I deafening you all? If I'm deafening you all, I do apologise. I will turn it down. Just give me a sound check for me that I am okay. So the lightest colour on the chameleon that I used was marigold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put marigold down first because I'm going to have to morph it into marigold. So what I need to do is form a skin tone from that swatch, and this is how I do it. So hopefully this will work out. So let me have a look at flesh. I think flesh. Ooh. I just nearly dropped all my Holbeins everywhere. We don't want to be doing that. Now let's have a look at flesh. Let's see if flesh will go off it quite nicely. And it does, so we'll definitely be going with flesh. Let's have a look. Let's go with June Brilliant. I think we need to go with June as our lightest one instead of flesh, actually. Hi Michelle. I'm doing okay, thank you. Back to normal. Hi Kelly. Back to normal I am now. So June Brilliant I think goes better actually. So then we're going to come away from that with some browns. So let me pop that one back because I don't need my pastel tray. Let's have a see what we can go with from that June. Let's see. Don't want it to be too yellow. How can I have 150 colours and I feel like I've not got enough colours? Does that even make sense? Hi Lynn, how are you? Let's go cinnamon. Let's go cinnamon. Where is cinnamon? What is it near? Burnt sienna. Burnt sienna. Cinnamon. Let me see if this goes. I should have probably done this before stream started, to be fair. I think that's just jumping too dark. Try cork. across this way. See, this is the trouble when you do a morph like this. You've got to kind of work with what you've got. So cork, and then let's see if cinnamon goes. Definitely not cinnamon. Brilliant, and then cork. Cinnamon is too red, so let me go raw umber. I will catch up with chat in a second. Raw umber maybe on my other set. Hi Mary, how are you? Right, where's raw umber gone then? Yellow ochre. Oh, raw umber. Let me see if this thing goes. So I'll go here. I'm just going to make sure that these go into a nice skin tone. No. Why are they looking different on this page? See, this is because I'm not used to my Holbeins. I need to start making a skin tone set. That tan's much better. So cork and tan. Get rid of you. And we've gone tan. And then she'll go burnt umber. For the darkest tone. Yeah, that'll do. Right. That was my skin tone done. Not having the right colours is my excuse to buy more. Oh no! Hi Alison, how are you, honey? So let's... Oh, scared of everything off. Let me just sharpen these up and get my bin ready, because I'm hoping you all enjoy this anyway, so I'm going to plan it out in a second exactly where the chameleon part of the skin's going to go and where the... I think I want a bit of red in it. I think I've got a red in there anyway that I can use to blush on her cheeks. So I'm hoping this is going to work. Not good, got COVID in the house. Oh no, have you got COVID, or has Wingy got COVID? Oh no, it's getting everywhere, isn't it? It's getting really bad at the minute. I think even Australia's having it really bad. Okay, right, they're nice and sharp. So let's get on with the morph. So what I'm going to do, and this part of her, I'm going to run, so the morph is going to come here. I'm going to lightly put a line where I want it to blend. So the morph is going to come like this. Across the face. So all you're going to have is just this side is going to be skin, and then because obviously this part of the chameleon is here, I don't want that, so I want all this to be skin tone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to morph this part here out. like this. So in effect it could be like she's wearing, I don't know, a little chameleon outfit on here. But this is definitely where I want the skin of the chameleon to come, right down here. And I'm going to get the picture back up that I used to reference for this, and then we're going to morph it. Oh no, both waiting on results, but he had a positive lateral. Oh no, well I hope he gets well soon, Alison, and he's not too ill with it. Has he had his vax? No problem, Ashley, lurk away. So I'll just get my phone out because I need to find that chameleon picture, and then I'll zoom in and we'll go from there. So I'm just going to pick like a part on his body, and then I'm going to go from there with it. And I hope I've still got it because I've took that many living room pictures. So here's the body of the chameleon. So what I'm going to do is just find a red part and try and mimic what we've been doing. So what I did, so I'm going to kind of come up here. This is still working with marigold. I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to zoom in and get close. Hopefully I can get close enough that you can see. Let's just get that nice and crisp. Hi Sue, happy Sunday. He's due his second tomorrow. Oh well, so he's just in his 3 weeks, so that's good because it takes 3 weeks to get antibodies. Sorry, not in his 3 weeks, so he would have got his 3 weeks from his first jab in. So like I said, I'm using marigold in this section, and then I'm going to kind of just basically cover this whole section where I want this to be. So this bit I want red, so I'm going to do that whole section marigold, just a light layer, and then I'm going to have a bit coming here going up towards that flower, and then we'll have just this bottom bit. But I need this yellow band because that will morph into our skin. So every time I do a morph, I always leave the lightest colour that will blend into a skin tone. And that's why I always use that first. So then this has got a blue section. So I'm going to use the lightest of blues that we had, which was sky blue. And I'm going to come down here. I'm going to do this section here with the blue, and then a little section here blue. Doesn't matter if I go over a little bit. I'm going to go over a little bit there as well, just gives us a bit of green. Oh, thanks Alison. Well, I have decided that if we do get this new house, I'm going to do my own artwork for the living room. I'm going to do it with paints. So which was my lightest green? Which was this one, wasn't it? Is it this one, yeah? Which was mint green. I'm sure that was my lightest green. No, it wasn't. It was this. which was flesh green, wasn't it? So then this is going to come in up here. So I'm mimicking here what's going on. You can't see, but I'm mimicking what's going on here with these colours. And these are just our base tones. I'm going to come round that bit there with that. And then we're going to work like we did. So next up in our red section was vermilion. So I'm just going to make sure they're all sharp. I'm going to keep my tub under here. So yeah, I don't know who's watching the football, if people in the US still watch the Euro football with it being the way it is. So what I'm going to do with this, we're just going to use it like kind of sporadically around like we was doing with the other one. And then I'll build it up with the reds. If you can hear my son downstairs, is on one today, so you might hear him doing random noises and stuff. I've got really itchy right palm again. So how's everyone been? What have you all been up to? What are you colouring? Have you had a good weekend so far? Or has it not been a good weekend? What have you all been up to? And we need that line, that very edge to be close. So then the next one that we used was signal red, if that comes up. It's hard to see it on that red, isn't it? Signal red. Ah, you're doing a Clara Markova Christmas page. Oh, lovely. So then I'm going to bring this in again just under the hairline. And I'm going to kind of pick up bits in between now, like where we went with the other one. And I'm going to still follow the little lines that you can see that's going on in the chameleon's head. It's all just a bit of fun, isn't it? If it doesn't come out right, it doesn't come out right. You just got to give it a go. You know what we're like for winging it these days. I've been colouring most of the weekend, play with mag wash this morning, and I did a grayscale wolf. Lovely. You'll have to show it me, Lynn. I love grayscale. Well, y'all seen what I've been up to with the little hair thing. And I've also been watching a lot of not the acrylic paint pouring videos, but the ones where you put texture down and you make it look like a galaxy kind of explosion thing. Oh, no worries, Kat, you're not late at all. You just come when you can come, honey. So that was our purple. I think I used a bit of that anyway. That was burgundy. I definitely used a bit of raisin, but I won't be using a lot of purple in this. So then we go in with the burgundy, if you can see that. Hi Mona, how are you? So I'll show you actually, because I think I might have a screenshot of what I've been looking at, because I've had a look at these kind of things on the internet and they're so expensive to buy as a piece of artwork. Oh, Lynn's just sent me a picture. Oh, Lynn is beautiful. Oh, are you going to give him blue eyes? Oh, I haven't taken a picture of it. I thought I'd taken a picture of it. Is there a YouTube video? There might be if I've been watching them. Because when you've been watching stuff, like this. Oh. Can you see?
Hello, my name's Curtis Holder. I'm a professional artist.
You see this?
And
like that. This kind of stuff. I've been looking at how to do, because I've been looking at pieces of art that are like that, and they're over £300 to buy it. I'm just seeing if there's any other. But you do it with, you can either do it with oil or you can do it with acrylic, and you use your metal little palette things, and you use texture paste and you use all the oils, and you just play around with it until it explodes into something amazing. You know, that's another video. Oh, how do I get it to do that without... This is not good, is it? Oh, like that before it starts playing, you know, that type of stuff. So that's what I've been looking at doing. So I've been in my own little world all weekend. Just bear with me a second. Just one moment. Right, I'm back. Just sometimes with my son's autism, he gets like moments where he has to just squall out really loud. And today he's having one of them days. Right, let me get my picture back up now so I've got my reference. But that's the kind of stuff. So I've been looking on the internet for a big gallery size canvas, and like £300–400, and I'm like, I only want it for the big wall in the new house if it all goes through. And I just thought, I can't justify paying that kind of price for. I know it's art, and I know art's amazing, but I just thought, do you know what? I bet I could have a go at that. So I'm going to do all under the hair here as I would, you know, like we would do with skin tone. And I'm just going to bring that out first. I've not got very much space to work with this red. Or this burgundy, should I say. Oh, sorry, I will try and darken the eyes with pencil and darken its bits too. Oh, it looks really good. You finished your recording for the colour-a-thon. Woohoo, Kat, you're on it. I can't wait to see that. So with this, we just want kind of patches. We add with this where the darker red bits are. And then we'll go over it again and kind of join it up. I'm kind of hoping this works. So here's the petal again, so this section here is going to be dark. So hopefully, these skin masks have always worked before when I've done them. So I'm saying here, praying that it's gonna work. So here will be like a dark shadow to her face, so we'll just really darken that up there. And then we're going to go back with Marigold on this section. Oh, thank you, Michelle. It does. I'm hoping it'll work out. So I'm going back over now like we did on the little chameleon. I'm not going to worry about my blend line. I will sort my blend line out in a sec. Now I'm just trying to blend in the bit what we've done of the face. Now, because obviously this is the side of the nose and this would be the said eye socket, what I'm going to do is just kind of emphasise that there would be an existing socket. So to give it some depth and dimension, I'm just going to darken that bit up there. Come down here and come out with that yellow there. So then I'm going to go back with the orange. No, sorry, the darkest one, which was vermilion, signal red. I'm just going to deepen them sections up again. Cut into there. Oh, thank you, Kat. Hi, Beth from Texas. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I do try and get it to work. But I do these crazy ideas and I think, yeah, I can do that. And then it might go a bit upside down and not the right way it's meant to do. We all know what happened when I changed the skin in one of my Jasmine Beckett Griffith books, and I went to a stone skin and it really threw me off, and I was like, oh, I can't do this skin, I can't do it. But I'm glad I stuck with it, because in the end it looked absolutely amazing. This is vermilion. This will get that really rich orangey red colour that we've got going on. I'll brighten it up. So then again, just going to go over our blend line with Marigold. And really make sure that all them white bits of paper that could be showing through is covered. I have got my window open and you might hear people from outside talking. So that's the red part of the skin done. Hi Lawrence, how are you? Hi Jodie, how are you? Happy Sunday. Oh, you've missed me, Beth. I've missed you too. My skill is amazeballs. Oh, bless you. Right, so now we're going to move on to the blue, because I'm just going to use the purple in the red. So we're just going to get the blues out, because we had the light blue, we had sky blue, and then we had spectrum blue. And I'm sure we had another blue. Indigo it was, wasn't it? Because they're the purples. What's this? That's green. Oh, I need that in a minute. Okay, so we're going to be adding purple into that as well, so I'm just going to leave that there. So in the blue section, we then moved on to, so I've laid down sky blue, and now we're going to add in the spectrum blue to this. I don't know, it's hard to get these to show up because they're so thin. Spectrum blue. Hi Della, happy Sunday to you. Just finished my daily work and it's pleasant to know you are here with us. Oh, that's lovely, Lawrence. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this kind of like a smaller scribble around. It's going to be the same process as I've done with the red, but we kind of just want this to pick up that grain that you get with reptile skin. I've got a bit of blue down here on this one. I'm going to add this in. Okay, and then, oh, so I just cracked my camera one with my pencil. So that was pencil abuse and camera abuse. Oh, thank you, Della. I have just had the most nicest tea, I have to tell you all. So this is indigo, and I'm going to come in with our shadow here first, just so we've got a nice little shadow going on, and then we're going to come in between in parts. It's just going to be like we did down here, but just on a smaller scale just for this bit. And then I'm going to go around the edges with Raisin. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, let me just sharpen Raisin a little bit. Hi, Robin! Cat, pencil and camera police. So between the purple, not going into the green because I don't want it to mush. This little chameleon has got a blue section. Let me just show you. It's got a blue section, but between the green and the blue we do have like this purple line that's quite distinctive. So I want to add that in before I go back with the light blue. So putting that in. Does anybody else like doing challenges like this where you morph things, or what kind of different things do you like doing when it comes to colouring? Outside the box is what I'll say. What do you enjoy that's outside the box? Oh, thumbs up from Montreal. So going back with sky blue. And I'm going to go in between all of them. And then we're going to come back in with spectrum blue. Let's liven it back up again. And we've got our indigo. And hello from UK to Montreal. And then now we're going to go in with our greens. So with our greens we had fresh, wasn't it? Fresh, malachite and fir green. I don't think we had any other greens. So then I'm going to come in, because we've already done so around here, going to do the same again, just get this nice pattern going between the colours. I try and make it as less patterned as possible and more ragged, if that makes sense. I'm loving all these green hearts. It's lovely of you all, thank you. I'm coming under here and round there into that red, and the same down here. And hopefully I get this done tonight on this stream. And then fur green, I'm going to come underneath of her here. I'm going to go into that red section a little bit. I'm going to go underneath of her. That phone you hear going off is not mine, it's my son's. He's in the background doing his gaming, and you can hear it going ping, 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 ping. So I'm going to use the green as my shadow in the red area as well. It just helps with so it's kind of like she's growing this flower out of her head, isn't it? Is my chat froze? Let me just give it a refresh. No, it's all good, isn't it? And then that'll fall down under here, and then back under here into that section there, and then I'm going to bring that down here and just use it as our shadow tone under a hairline under here. I'm just going to sharpen this so I get a nice tip. I would like to spend one day in your mind while you're colouring. Robin, you really don't. The stuff that comes in my head when it comes to colouring is crazy sometimes. I'm absolutely crackers. So in the Chameleon, kind of have these lines in there. Oh, who is that messaging him? It's driving me potty when I go and sort it out. That was the life of Shell. You want to see when I'm trying to plan colours and stuff like that? Oh, honestly, could be here all day. So I'm just going to bring some of this green into this red, just bringing the texture in with these colours here. So it brings the chameleon part to life. Oh, thanks Jodie. You know I love a good skin morph. So let's come down here and add some more little bits in. I'm not blocking your view, am I? You can see it quite well. She's just going to look amazing. This is what comes in the brain of when you're a mum with 4 kids. Your brain can become very creative. Because kids make you extremely creative. So I'm going back in with fresh green. And I'm just covering up any white space again. I'm just blending that in with the red. Same down here. And then back with the malachite green. And I'm not doing it to mush. I'm just keeping the scribbling going, but it's just covering all the white bits of the paper. And when I did this flower I didn't have this in mind, so I'm hoping when I pull the screen out it actually looks really good. And it doesn't look daft with that flower, and then she looks strange with a strange looking skin. I'm just going to add some of this blue into that one. I'm going to use this light one actually. No, I am going to use that blue. Just going to add some of this blue in because I added some blue into here. I'm just trying to bring from the head to the head of here as well. It kind of picks up the same kind of ball. And then I want some of that red going in the green. Because I just like how that goes. Why not? So I think a skin for that part is really, really good. You've got to get creative as a mama, especially when school gives you 24 hours to come up with something they need the next day. That is absolutely bang on that, the Geordie. It really is. I love the Easter egg competition at school that they do every Easter. It's amazing. Okay, so that's that part done. So what I'm going to do with this purpley bit, I'm just going to come between the red and the green. I'm just going to morph the purple of the blue section and the green and the red all together with this. I'm trying to not get it to mush and go brown. It shouldn't do if I do it right. I'm going to leave that like that because I don't want it to what's the right word I'm looking for? I don't want it to start smooshing. I want it to look textured but not smooshed together. So I'm just going to build up this blend line now. And then we'll move on to her body once I've done her face. My auntie's been roped into many times too because who needs to go shopping for craft stuff when they have an auntie? Definitely. I need to send my kids to your house, Jodie. Add a bit more dark into this green here. Okay, so let me go in with our darkest colour. So I want ivory as well, actually. This ivory. Nope. I don't want white, I definitely want ivory. Maybe it's on my pastel layer. I want that just for the highlighted areas for this bit. So before I go into the skin, I'm just going to sharpen my ivory and I'm going to put that in where I want my natural highlights to be. Hi Brandy, how are you? Got more glitter than more craft stores. Anyone that is doing the colourathon, the streamers, we have sent out the schedule to everyone today. So once I've heard back from all streamers and no one wants to change anything, which I'm hoping I've done really well and no one does, I will put the schedule out tomorrow for everybody in the colouring community. Then you know what's happening with the colourathon. So here with ivory, I'm going to come on her eyebrow here. A nose here. This I want to be bright here, coming down. And then obviously her cheekbone here. I always put my highlight down first, just because it just keeps it light where I want it light. And it just stops that colour from travelling into other darker areas that I don't want, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So then I'm going to come in with my darkest colour, which is Burnt Umber. Now you can do skin tone however you like it. Start from dark to light, light to dark, whichever you prefer. Did I start earlier? I started late. I came on at 8:20 my time. Hi Sarah, did I say hi? I don't know, I'm lost, me. Honestly, my head is that far up my riggot with house moving, solicitors, mortgage advisor, kids, isolations, life, housework. I do not know where one end starts and the other end finishes at the minute. So if I do say hello to you, and I've already said hello, please just ignore my moment of madness in my brain. And I'm just getting my tea together so I can sit and chat. Woohoo, Ashley! So this is Burnt Umber, and I'm just going to get a piece of tracing paper because I've been rubbing on the eye of the head here of the thing, and it's actually rubbed a bit out and I don't want that. So I'm coming in with Burnt Umber. If I didn't show you that, there it is, Burnt Umber, if you can see it. So I haven't been on that long, Jamie. I've been on 48 minutes. So all I've done is just this morph bit here. The baby comes back from the nursery the other day covered in glitter. Oh, I love glitter. So I'm going to come in very lightly with Burnt Umber. Up into there. So I'm just following Emmanuelle's grayscale here. I'm not doing anything much different to that. Literally that's all I'm doing, is just following. What I'm going to do is going to come up into that there. If I have to, I'll make that darker. Underneath a little nose, a tiny bit of here. I'm always very cautious about doing corners of mouths because for some strange reason I mess it up every time and make them look like they've slopped more than they've got colour on the faces. Yeah, I'm using Holbeins today, Brandy. Oh no, I normally come on at 8 o'clock. Well, it used to be 7:30, but I have pushed it up to 8 o'clock just because there's other streamers on now before me. I've pushed it up to 8 o'clock sometimes, so it's 8 o'clock on a Friday and 8 o'clock on a Sunday now. But I did come on late today. So I'm very sorry for anyone who missed me coming on at the start. I did schedule it, but only about 20 minutes before I started, so YouTube's probably not done its job and sent out the notifications that it should do. So if that's the case, I'm very sorry. So depending on where you are, Jamie, if you're 5 hours behind, you didn't miss the entire stream, no. And then we're moving into tan. And I'm just going slightly over Burnt Umber. I'm going to come this side of the nose first. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the morph. There I've gone off the scale of how I morph skinning, only because I needed the shadow to be there, but I might blend some red into that. I don't know yet. We will see. So I'm just putting all the dark values in that I want right now. And then we'll move on to the lighter tones and where I'll morph it together. I can hear people getting a bit blurry, you know, from the match, the football match that's starting. Now this is the first time I've done skin tone with Holbeins, so we will have to see how it fares, if I'm any good with Holbeins and skin tone. Holbein not as expensive direct from Ben, but they are on the higher end of pencil prices. They are expensive. Oh, they're cracking me up. So I'm just going to jump to the lightest colour that we said we was going to use, which was Jaune Brilliant, and I'm going to come in. Oops, I've just snapped Holbein. Oh my gosh. So this is my blend line here. So I'm going to work that into there. So all above her eye there is going to be that colour. I'll work that into there. And this is how the morph will just hopefully seamlessly fall into skin. At the minute that is looking very yellow on my screen, and it's not actually that yellow in real life. Let me just have a look at the brightness I've got going on here. Oh, just bear with me a sec. Trying to get it to look the colour it's supposed to be. I think that's about right there. Sorry I keep doing that, but they're very on this paper anyway, these Holbeins are very, what can I say, they're very dusty. Does that make sense? So it's side of ivory, we've got cork. So from the tan we're using cork, so that's the blend bit done. So then we've got cork, and that will come in this bit. And I'm going to blend it out anyway with where's my red? I'm going to put a tiny bit of red coming into her cheek here, just so she's not, hopefully I didn't just completely balls that up, but we'll see. So everywhere I put tan, I'm going to follow it with cork, which is our next tone. Tammy, good day, mate. Sorry, I've missed a bit of chat there. Thank you. I know, I'm trying to make it morph. I'm doing a skin morph. Trying anyway. So I'm going over tan and blending into there. And then I'm going to come out a bit here. I don't know. I'm going a bit quiet because I think I've just messed my skin up, but here, well, putting that red in. Maybe I shouldn't have put that red in. But we've ways to go with this skin yet, so I'm not stressing. So this is June Brilliant. So where I've put my ivory, this should keep that nice highlight there. I'm saying it should, but I'm going to go over it anyway in a second with the ivory all over the skin, and then we'll see if I've messed the skin up. If I've not, we're good. So I'm going to use this as my blender for now. So I'm going to go over it. So I've done this technique before. I call it like the hashtag technique. I really want to try skin morph now, but I don't think I'd be able to pull it off and make it look good. Of course you will, Jodie. You definitely will. You've just got to go for it. So I go from diagonal from one corner to another. So imagine this is my corner. I think I've said this loads of times. And I kind of go all the way up, straight up into that, the blend line for that. Straight back down. I think I have messed my skin tone up there, but hey, well. So I'm going to go up. Hopefully this will come out flawlessly once I've done. I'll go up diagonally and then go back to the start and go back in with burnt umber, that on screen, burnt umber. Have I missed anyone coming in? Hi Brandy. I think I've already said hi Brandy. You've paid 270 US a couple of months ago from Amazon Japan. Oh, are you all buying Holbeins? So again, I'm coming in with another layer of this. I'm sat here and I'm like, ugh, this is the first time I've done Holbein skin and it's scary. Especially because I'm working with colours I'm not used to working with as well. Like if this were Black Widow pencils, I'd be like, yeah, I'm fine. But it's not. Pink's on in my son's room, I can hear her. Let's go down here. So I'm working, just giving her a bit of a contour as I'm going. I'm trying to not be quiet, but when I start having to concentrate, I kind of forget where I am, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I should be talking. So here where we've got a bit of a shadow from her hair, I'm still going to add that in. Blend that into the skin morph at the top. Keep an eye on them. Here you are talking about Holbeins and I'm still wanting to complete my loomies one ridiculous price set at a time, thanks. Tammy. Oh, but loomies are good as well though, aren't they? We all love a good loomie. So back with tan. I don't get what's going on with the colour on my screen. Is this is looking so bright here on screen and it's just not that bright. And it's making my skin tone look dirty as well, and it's not. Don't know how to get it to look right. See, it's that contrast, I think. Wait a minute. Oh, that's better, I think. Cat and Tammy, I can't justify the price. You don't need super expensive pencils to be a good colourist. You definitely don't. And even if I've said this before, if you look at actual professional artist websites, professional artist videos, a lot of them are on YouTube. They don't use the, I mean, some of them you do. You've got like your Kirsty Partridge and stuff like that. They all use loomies, or they might use polychromos or Prismacolor, but a lot of artists in general will actually use a basic set of pencils and go from there. That tone is still not right on my camera. I really don't know what's going on with that camera, and it's not my friend today. As long as you lot can see what I'm doing, it's alright. We can see the tone anyway. I wonder how it would blend if I chucked some blending fluid on it. I just want the skin to look flawless. I don't think I own any expensive pencils. My hubby says I'm the queen of budget. Yeah. Do you know, I love my Black Widows. Even though Black Widows are not classed as budget, when you buy all the sets and you've bought the 144, you have spent well over 100 quid at least. But Arteasers, Holbeins, Arteasers, the brunt funners, the square brunt funners, and I'm only saying square because I haven't had the other ones, are honestly my all-time favourites at the minute, the brunt funners. They really are. I absolutely love them. I want pink to come back on. I really enjoy pink. So next up was cork. It's just all about the layers. I might have to take out that red if I can't get it to blend. I think I've really messed up the cheek bit. I love my $10 Aldi pencils. Aldi pencils! I've never seen the Faber-Castell black editions. What's them? Oh, I need to know about this. I'm hoping this skin tone turns around because right now it is not playing ball. In with June Brilliant. So this is where I'm going to come in with the morphing section again. I'm going to try and smooth it out with this way. And get myself a nice smooth looking skin, hopefully. So I'm going over and smoothing that tooth out. Oh, it looks awful on screen. It's really bugging me. I feel like taking a picture and sending it to one of you and saying, look what it looks like here. It's that lighting. It looks awful. I wished I knew someone who could come and say, right, Shell, you need to set your scene up like this. You need your studio setting up like this, because that skin looks awful on that lighting. And it really doesn't look that colour. Looks yellowy. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, just bear with me a second. Hi, Louise. How are you, honey? Happy Sunday. I need to sort this brightness out because this is driving me up the wall. just blurring it out. Let me just default it on. The default actually looks better. It's awful. It looks a bit better like that, but come on. This is what happens when the OCD in me becomes... See what happens if I move that about. Oh. Oh no, it's just like, I don't even know why it looks pink now. Right, I'm just going to leave it like that. Let me just blend it a little bit more with the blender. Where's my blending stumps? Blending stumpers. And I'm going to use... I'm actually going to go with my Zest-It, I think. I'm going to have a go at blending it out with the pencil. I saw the guy doing it. Whoa, he was absolutely phenomenal. Let me tell you how phenomenal he was. Is it called Will? I think it's called Will, isn't it? Whoops. I'm just trashing my whole joint here. Trying to find one of my new brushes for I've got such a bad back today. Oh. I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'm going to have a go at blending it out with a brush, because this is good paper, so I'm hoping... Ugh, that's too much. Oh, let's just take some excess off. That's better. And his blending was absolutely phenomenal with it. I thought it was amazing. God, I've got my nose right underneath the Zest-It. I'm doing a Tammy here. And sniffing up the fumes. Okay, food in the oven. I can chat more now. Let me just put some of this in the lid. In the lid. And I can put that bottle way out of my way so I don't knock it off or actually suck the fumes up. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Hi, horsewoman. She would just seen a message. Did I not? Just let it break down some of that wax. I know I need to change it to a synthetic brush, because when I was watching Will and he was doing his he was doing the Maleficent hat. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And I was in absolute awe of his work. And the Zest-It's doing something really weird with these Holbeins. I don't think it likes it. Maybe I should have just done it with the pencil. No, she's seen things. Them fumes work fast. What have I done? I thought I have seen. I have got the thing straight under my nose here though. I shouldn't be really doing that, should I? But he made it look so easy and I'm like, oh, I can do that. Okay, maybe I can't do that. It's doing something really weird to the pencil. I think I better stop. I think I better stop. Let's not stop. Let's just carry on. Don't be a wimp, Shell. Just do it. If it said it's zesty, it's not got fumes, as in such, as in it's like quite safe. My eyes are stinking. I like to get some of this red mixed out. I'll just let it dry and then go over it again, I think. Dino nuggets are the best. I nearly bought some dino shaped things for the kids for the tea tonight. Bernard Matthews turkey dinosaurs they were. So yeah, he said you need to get a synthetic brush so that it doesn't soak up loads of the fluid, just so it's just enough. So whilst the face is drying, I'm going to put that back in there. Hey Lou! I'm fine, how are you, honey? Okay, I'm just going to let that skin dry. Because the only thing I'm disappointed with is that red splodge I put in it now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move on to down here for now. And we're going to do this, the morph down here. We're going to do more of the same. So I'm going to think of a pattern. What pattern can I do? I just want it to fade off here. So if this is the line, I'm going to kind of just mimic the arm shoulder there. So would you have a bit of a should have a bit of a shadow there, wouldn't you? So I'm gonna kind of come down here with the marigold. Into a point. And I'm going to kind of cut what would be her armpit chest area here. It's going to be red. And then and kind of put it there as well, and then it can just fade off from there. Because that side's going to be normal flesh. I'm out of frame, aren't I? I'm allergic to it. I always look a bit funky until it dries. Oh. I'll see what it is looking a bit better as it's drying, so I'm just gonna leave it. It's really smooth. It looks smooth. I think it just needs some more layers. So then I'm going to move to our light blue section. It's yellow and purple go, so I'm going to have a blue section here. going to kind of make it come into a point on this side and then go wider here, and then it's going to have green in the middle of that. And then that was sky blue, this is fresh green. Oh, let me take that out because that bit there is meant to be flesh. Let me take that out. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Let me just get some more rubbers. I'm out of my first rubber. Come on, draw it open. Because I shouldn't have put that yellow in there because that's going to clash with the tail. So I want that to be skin. I'll just put another rubber in my half mat. Whoops. Oh, I'm pressing the button as I'm shoving it in. What do I like? I'll just take this out. Hopefully it doesn't take too much of the tooth away. It's not completely took it all away, but it's took enough away. It chewed that rubber up, that tooth on that paper. So fresh, stay there pencils. So this is all fresh green here. And I'm just going to make it taper off. This is going to be green. And come down here. It's going to be green. And then this is going to be sky blue. And this is going to be sky blue. And she's going to be all chameleon-y. Flesh green. Fresh it is. Fresh green. Did I say flesh? So starting with our red section, I'm going to come in and do our reptilian skin type texture. So did everyone see my little hair tutorial video for the hair goals? Have you all seen that? Did you like it? If you have, I've been saying I'm going to do hair tutorials for quite a bit and I just haven't had the time. And I got that I got the Julia Spirit colouring book for the colourathon and I saw that page in dark grayscale and I thought, oh, I've got to just do it. Just got to do that. But you know, you worry that I'm describing it in a way that's helpful to people and not complicated. And I know a lot of people said when I did the background series, you know, I had a way of saying things or how to do things and it was really clear and stuff like that, but it just makes you wonder that you're doing it right, because I'm not a teacher by any means and I'm certainly not no professional, but it's just the way I do it and the way my brain works. This is how I did it. Oh, thanks, Kat. Oh, is your issue not arrived yet, Kat? Are you on subscription for the Colour in Heaven? So, signal red. See, even my hands look yellow. It must be this camera. My hands are certainly not yellow. It was great, so simple to follow and so effective. Oh, that's fab, Lee. In about 10 years. It's a really good issue, that actually, this time, with Maud Le Mornay. I hope I pronounced it right, Maud Le Mornay. Ah, right, yeah, I get it. Oh. So I'm just going to come in with the red, signal red, and then we're just going to put in like crevices where we want them, or what would be darker crevices, and in this is where I'm going to kind of keep the lines flowing, like the jaw here. This is what I'm going to kind of create with this. I'm going to work in little lines. Keep blowing. I don't know why they're so dusty. Holbeins normally this dusty. See, it's the first time I've coloured with Holbein, so I'm not well up with using them all the time. But they're very dusty. I feel like I'm spending more time blowing stuff away. I'm doing one out of the Women of the World, but the current one is awesome too. I don't think I've got the Women of the World one. But that last issue was really good. And when the artist comments on your video, it just makes your day. Hello Shell and everyone in chat. Almost missed. Was out on the patio reading, but begun raining. Page lovely as expected. Oh, thanks Joyce. Oh, thanks Jamie. I'm not like fishing for compliments. I just want to know that it's what people want and that it's easy to follow, and I'll carry on doing them. I just want to make sure that, you know, they're well received and people seeing it, because I don't know what's going on with my channel at the minute, but it seems like everything's slowed down on it, and I don't know if it's because everyone's getting back to normal and everyone's venturing out more and stuff like that, or is it, you know, YouTube's getting quieter, people are back at work, people are going out partying again. You know, you don't know, do you? Oh yeah, I won't have the Women's of the World then if it's a special. I don't tend to buy the red unless I really like it. I think I bought the Sandero one, but that's it. So I've got a few red copies that I don't even colour in that I might give away at some point. So going back in with Marigold in between these. I'm hoping to get most of her body done, and then obviously if I don't get her done tonight, I'll do the hair as part of the hair goals series, and I'll do a hair in that if I don't get it done tonight, because I've already been on an hour and 31 minutes. And if anyone didn't see Tammy's oil painting video on the Chibi book, please check out Tammy's channel and that video she did live. It was an absolute phenomenal thing. I was like just sat there like gawping at the screen at what Tammy was doing with these oil pastels and blending them out with the stumps, and I was like, wow, I didn't know you could do that with oil pastels. So I'm definitely going to have a go at it, definitely. I just ordered the 3rd Coloriage Wild issue with the week. So good to hear your voice and watch. Great job. Oh, thanks, Beth. So I'm just going to add in some like darker sections now. Sorry, I keep blowing. I forget I should use my thing, but I keep forgetting, and then I whack my camera with it sometimes and I think, oh, she did a fantastic with those. Honestly, it was crazy. I was just winging it as usual. I know, and I was saying that in it, I said I love us when we're just winging. It's like when me doing this morphing skin, you're like, you don't know how it's going to turn out, you just do it, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, tough. But it was absolutely phenomenal. I was absolutely like in awe of watching it. It was crazy good. So Tammy, chuck your link in there, honey, and then people can find your channel if they're not already subscribed, which I very much doubt. There's nobody in this chat who's not subscribed to our Tammy. Oh, my back's killing me. Sorry, just a minute. I need to move. It's like spasming. It struck yesterday straight down my leg, and then it eased off, and then I went shopping before, and all I did was open the car door. I opened the car door and it just went. It was like someone got my butt cheek and squaws it like a cork, you know, like something spinning round a cork. And the pain, and now I'm sat in my chair and I'm like, oh, and I can't put myself in another position because of the way my desk is. Something's stuck. So I'm going to keep adding bits in. Serious question for you, it might require a lot of thought. Have you ever not winged a colouring page? I am not in no hurry to get back to running around 9 to 5 here in California. I will check Tammy's YouTube. Oh, thanks, Kat. It is. I get it from, I don't know why I've started getting it, but I have been getting it for quite a few months. So this is where her arm is. So I'm going to kind of create a shadow for a pit here. And I'll use the purple to create the shadow on the other side as well, just so we get a nice armpit thing going on there. Oh, I'm really worried about my friend Alison. She's the first close friend in a while that I've heard who's got COVID in the house. One of my other really good friends a couple of weeks ago had it, but they're all safe and well. It's just scary. I just wish this thing would go away. Okay. So let's move on to Spectrum Blue. She's wearing her skin well, isn't she? On here. I'm going to make these big because we've just got some bigger sections on the head here. So I kind of want to recreate some shapes like that. Because I bet not one reptile's got the same skin as the next one. So I'm just going to create some different shapes with this blue. going to go in between like this, just a bit lighter handed. And I promise you all, I will finish Elvis on my Mariola Budek page. It's just having the time at the minute. I was non-stop house hunting, wasn't I? Hi Tara Lynn, how are you, honey? Well, so the Euros on football. I'm not losing out that many views tonight, so thank you very much for coming joining me if you have got the football on and you're in the UK. I'm just going to put the shoulder in darker, yeah. I've got a darker blue yet anyway, but I'm going to do some bigger sections. Oh, I don't know what my dog's barking at now. And Casper on Tammy's stream is absolutely hilarious, as well as Winchester getting up to no good. It was funny. Yeah, so now we're on a body. I want to try and get some bigger pieces coming out. Oh, they're coming upstairs. Gonna wake my husband up. Can you hear my dog? What are you doing here, you little monkey? What are you doing here? Eh? Are you getting up to no good? What are you doing? Will you come see your mum? Go on, down, come on. I know, can you take him downstairs, please? Go on, Vader, go. Vader, go.
Go, yeah.
He's like, I'm staying under here with my mum. Come on. Up. Don't bang, Vader. Come here. Come on. Out from under my desk. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Go. Oh, it's looking nice actually, that skin, now it's drying. Casper says his ears pricked up. I'm trying to avoid it. Other half is doing my head in. Oh no. Live vicariously through you. These colouring books are really expensive in the US. Oh, these ones are, Joyce. I feel your pain. Dad is obsessed with it. He's cheering for Italy though, as he's Scottish. They don't want the Brits to win. Freya, take him down, please. Hey, Vader, I heard that grumble from here. He's only a miniature schnauzer, but he's naughty at times. I'm just scribbling in between. And then I'm going to quickly go back in with sky blue, fill in the white space, make it a bit more smushier. My husband's in bed really early. He's in work really early in the morning, so he's gone to bed. So my eldest son downstairs, he's watching the kids for me because I wasn't on Friday because I wasn't so well. I didn't want to leave you all tonight, so he's in charge downstairs of the kids. Yes, but you got me with the Jane Hankins. Oh, did you like the Jane Hankins? Were they a bit more affordable over there? It's a US site, isn't it, the Jane Hankins? I absolutely adored doing them. I do have to finish the first 2 weeks that I did. I've got the wing to finish on one, And then I've got a wing to finish on the other one. The peacock wing I did, didn't I? So then I'm going to get indigo. I'm going to come in here because this is the side of the arm. And I'm going to fade it out a little bit with Spectrum Blue. And hopefully that'll give the illusion of her arm now. Jamie, do you have an Amazon wish list? I think they're about, how much are they here in the UK? Have I put the link in the description for the UK? And I'm sure they're about £14, but I've always got mine when they come on offer. Sometimes they do come on offer, because I think my first one I got, I didn't pay £14 for it. I'm sure I didn't. Smell that really strong zested smell. I'm going back in with Spectrum. And then back in with the Sky Blue. I'm going to have to sharpen these again, a bit blunt. I'm not getting as much detail as I want in them. Let's just give these a quick sharpen. Coloriage Wild are around $13 to $17. Hi Marilyn, how are you? Okay, what's this burgundy? I'm just going to travel around here, kind of give it a line to the texture. And then indigo around here. Be careful not to muddy it up. I'm just going to pick random areas like I've just done with that other bit. Good Lord, unless you want to post it, don't get the super huge chain books. Mine don't fit on my shelf. No, mine don't fit on the shelf either. Emmanuelle has some free images on her Facebook page too. Whoa, didn't even know that, Tammy. That is so cool. Yeah, the big book is massive from Jane F. Hankins. It's huge. I've managed to get it under here, but I've got a big easel. I've got my stuff on, so I was kind of lucky with it. But Yeah, stick to the 9x12s if you only have a little desk. And on this side, and creating that shadow. Where's my purple gone? I'm just going to add some purple into this. Just adding this in to pick up the purple from the head. That big book of Jane of Hankins is 11x14. It's $29.95. Shell put me on the train. I'm very sorry, Joyce. Just pages here and there. Totally agree, Jamie. If it's not direct from the illustrator, I'm not taking it. I'm trying to not get it to touch that yellow because it'll muddy up. I mean, them, if anyone is watching the football, gosh, did you see the state of them pictures on the internet of how bad the stadium was with people trying to get in that didn't have tickets? Oh my gosh. Right, let's do the green. I don't need that right now. I want an outfit like this. Chameleon skin outfit. It's cool, isn't it? We're all riding that train together. Oh, I'm never off the train. Apart from at the minute, I'm on a big spending ban. I'm not allowed to spend anything, which is understandable. Moving house, and right now I've got to save up every single penny because it's not cheap to move. And I've got a lot of money to start paying out, so I can't Amazon spend, although I did sneak my Julia Sperry book. Shh, don't tell anyone. That one did slip and the buying finger bought that by accident, which I was totally happy about. And then I bought this other artist book. Is she here? Now, I like to work when I looked at it on the internet, but I think I bought the wrong book. Let me show you this book. It is... Hold on. Hold, please. As Ashley always says, hold, please. Let me just get... focus on. I'm probably going to enable you all again. But this is Lady Heather, Curiosities and Peculiarities, Colouring Book, Volume 16 by Heather Valentin. Now, I saw her work on Amazon come across it and thought, oh gosh, it's absolutely gorgeous. But I think I got the wrong one, because, not that I got the wrong one, I did want this one because some of them in it are really, really good. There's some of the pages that I actually saw, but some of them are a bit liney, a bit rough, but then some of them are quite good. And I actually like it, and I got this for like a cutesy Halloweeny type of book for October. But I do like it, but she's got some other books what look even better than this. So I'm going to slowly get some of her books, but I couldn't resist. I had to get it. Because I like a bit of the mashup of cute and... What is this? I need this. I'm so sorry. I'm on a no buy too until I find a job. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it? Well, you've just got to put priorities first sometimes. When I did a Colour in Heaven on Etsy, I contacted them to make sure the Etsy store was legit. That's a good idea, Marilyn. So yeah, it's a Heather Valentin book. She's got loads of different ones. She's got some grayscale ones, absolutely gorgeous work. It's just that this one has got some in that I was a bit like, meh. But it could be just the way that she's designed the dress, and it just looks a bit... but it's so cute. Look at him. He's got big Sasquatch feet again. So yeah, this is a good little book. They are on that Create Space paper, the same as Julia Sperry's book. I got that one, and I think one was £6 and the other was £7. So I got this one and that one. I've done a review on this one purely because of the colour-a-thon. And obviously, if you all seen my hair tutorial, that was the hair I did. It's all blurry now. It's not zooming in nice. So this, if you want to know how I did this, that's on... That's on my channel now. I'm trying to get it to zoom in if you can see the detail on it. So if you want to know how I did this honey caramel brown, it's on my channel now. Head to it. But this is the book I got for the colour-a-thon. I haven't decided what page I'm colouring in it, but there's some gorgeous, gorgeous pages. I did a full flip through of this book. That's a really good book as well. So that's my bit of enablement again for you. I'm very sorry. Oh, let me move my cameras back down. I get my focus right now because I've moved my camera, and my camera doesn't like me moving stuff. There we go. So I'm sorry if I put anyone on the enable train again. So back with Malachite. I went on a mini spree when I got my new job, so I can't say anything. Not enabling me on this one, not a fan of the big eyes. No. I don't generally buy them, but some of the books that she's got in there were really good, so I'm not a fan of all them pages. But I did like a lot of them. So I'm just giving this a bit of a light filling over them circles or scribbles. Because the texture of this paper really helps with this this chameleon skin texture. It's really nice. So then I'm coming out with Fig. Stay there, pencils. Fig. And I'm going to go all around the outline again, like we did first. So I've just used the picture as reference, and then I've gone with my own thing on the skin here, like doing my own take on it. I have 19 days left till I can buy stuff. 19 days and counting. Woohoo! I can't tell you how long I've got to wait. It could take 3 months for this house to go through. And I'm so excited. If I didn't already tell you, we've found a house, we got our offer accepted, and it's just with the underwriters now, with the mortgage company. So they've said that by close of business Monday that they should have looked at all the information given. So I'm hoping that they say, yes, you can have the mortgage. And I'll be like, get in, my son. I might do an excited I got the house stream. And you can all celebrate with me. Man, I love your morphs. I tried once and my person looked like they had a disease. Behave, Ashley. You can do it's dead easy. Well, I'm saying it's easy. I just messed the skin up there, but quickly diverted to down here in the body to get over that mess. But it is good. I enjoy it. You know what I'm like. I'm just going to sharpen this slightly because the detail's going on. My favourite part is still that flower. I absolutely love that flower. I didn't break that tip then, it crushed. I promise. I didn't break it. So again, I'm keeping these lines kind of travelling in the same direction, like I just did with the head here. I think I've rubbed some of these off, to be honest, when I've done the face without that. Oh, this cat's fighting outside, I can hear it. I hate it when cats fight. Keep blowing the dust, I'm sorry. I forget that I'm blowing it. And I know you lot can hear me going like. I'm not sure it looks as good a detail as I got the head, but for say it's not a chameleon's body I'm doing it on, I don't think I've done bad, if I'm being totally honest. Oh, save a sip of tequila for celebration. Yes, definitely. My wish list is growing each day. Watch out, 1st of August. Now, Tammy, don't go broke. This 19-day 19 is going to end up coming that fast, and you'll be like, boosh. And then you'll be messaging saying, I'm broke, I bought too many things. Right, I think that's good. And then I'm going to go back with fresh green. Ashley, are you streaming after me, honey? Do I need to be mindful of the time? Because it's 25 past 10. And I'm not sure because I've not asked today. But okay, so let's do the skin. So let's move these out of my way. In fact, let me do her eye, because I want to do her eye. A mixture. Let's see if I can just do this. I don't know if I'll be able to get the Holbeins sharp enough for this. Oh, and my lid just shut. I've got something I can sharpen it in. Right, I'm going to sharpen it on here. So I'm going to go in with Marigold first before I go on to. I want to do her eye. I am streaming at 6. Is that 11 o'clock? Is that in 35 minutes time? Is that in 35 minutes time? $35, but I can adjust to... No, I'm just going to see... I think I'll finish the skin before you come on. Actually, it'll be fine. $520 brutes. I just received the last of the Black Widows, thinking the same thing. Yeah, 520. Oh, way too much. I don't think I would get that many colours. I find all these hard work, the colours I've got here. I'm trying to bring in the colour of the chameleon's eye down here. Oh no. So the purple that I put in the chameleon's eye, every time I see you do an eye, all I can think of is the dragon eye, super old video. My dragon eye. Whoa, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that is an old video. The little tutorial thing I did. Yeah, I remember that. This is going to be a late entry for Tammy's June hashtag rainbow. Saw that tip smash. Breaker of tips, slayer of names, gob on legs. Yeah, I did it. Oh, ages ago, Lynn. Absolutely ages ago. I did that. I'm just thinking, do I do something crazy with the lips? Or do I just give a normal lip? Oops. Or do I just give a normal lips? I just knocked my camera flying. Let's get on to the... Let's just put that away. I'm going to carry on with the skin. And then we're going to... So, where's my June? Brilliant. I need my marigold first. Let's get into doing this skin. Hey, on holiday but have to check in. Oh, hi Aunt. I'm just quite a bit zoomed in for that now. So if I stream out now and have a good look at this, at what she's looking like. Let's pull her down here. I think she looks absolutely crazy. Oh, I think I've got OTT with the chameleon skin. I know, actually, that was so amazing. I commented and went, oh my gosh. I can't believe she commented on one of my things. I was like, oh, thingy moment. So she's, I think I've gone crazy. Right, let's get her skin tone done and then I can make room for Ashley. I'm not hogging YouTube. Let's get my zoom nice. Whoops. Oh, you off, Louise. Thank you very much for coming, honey. It's been lovely having you. And thanks again for my card you sent me. I absolutely love it and cherish it. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much. So this is just the marigold. I'm just lightening off the pressure, working up. And then we're going in with Juin Brilliant. And this is going to have a shadow in there anyway. Around here is going to have a shadow. I'm just trying to make sure I don't mix that red into a skin. And hopefully this, yeah, that's not cool. What, lad?
Everyone's just left me.
Oh, I'm coming now. You coming? You come sit here and watch me colour. So this is all going to be as dark, so I'm not going to put the lightest, I'm not going to put any ivory there, but I am going to put ivory here, just in the crease of her neck. Just here. I'm going to bring that June all the way up to that ivory. Oh my god, you're fine. I wasn't even sure I was up for streaming 2 hours ago. I am now, but I can go whenever. Oh, have you found me dragon's eye? Everyone, I'll be back. Got a shower. Went to dirt biking, riding, and well, I'm quite dirty. Marilyn. Thanks for coming, Marilyn. Thank you, Mona. I missed your comment up there. Thank you very much, honey. So that is just roughly. This is the first layer. I'll be going over it again in a second. So then I'm moving into cork for just this section here. It's going darker as we go under the chin. What, lad? Yes. And then tan. Alright, Kian. I'm going to have to go on adult in a minute. I think Aiden's had enough of adulting and come upstairs. He must have sneaked in because I didn't hear him. I've got tan here. I just don't know what colour hair I'm going to go for because there's so much colour going on. I might do it like a purple, black, I don't know. Hi Lawrence, back home now. Your colouring is as usual beautiful. Oh, thank you very much. It's a really old tutorial that I did that for my kids. Because my daughter wanted to know how to do a dragon's eye, so I did it and then I put it on as a tutorial with the Colouring Heavens magazine. So I'm just adding in where I want the darker sections of this now. I'm just going to have a shadow here. So all this is going to be darker anyway, purely because it's going to be in shadow from the dragon's tail. This, it's not a dragon, is it? What is it? The chameleon. So then under a chinny chin here is going to be pressing on just under here, so get that definition of her neck. I just think I'm starting to find now where my colouring journey's going, and I think the realism side of it is definitely one that I'm definitely going to be pursuing. I think in a way I'd be daft not to, and I think when everyone starts the channel they're not 100% on where they're going with the channels and where things lie, but I think over time now, when I look back on all my videos, the ones I've enjoyed the most, the ones that I think get received more, are the ones where I do the realism stuff, especially my horses and things like that. So I think I definitely know which direction I'm going to start going down, and I think I'm going to get more colouring books that are targeting more towards realism than, you know, do you know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Lawrence. Sorry, my mum stopped in for a few minutes. Hi to everyone I missed. Oh, no worries, Jamie. My mum popped in the other day when I was in the middle of Zoe's stream. And I was like, oh. So, mum's come first. I know my mum watches these sometimes. The skin's going to be quite dark down here. So, yeah, I hope you'll all stick with me if it's not something you'll colour. But I definitely think that that's where the channel's going to go towards. So back with tan. So I'm finding more YouTube channels that are more realistic colouring. I've been doing more research on them and really enjoying what's been out there, really. Shell, I'm still waiting for the Camilla Water Dragon Morph video. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, you sent me the thing, didn't we? We did the blank page. I'll do it. I promise I'll do it. because you all wanted to know how I did that. It was very similar to how I did this. Very similar to how I did this. What was next? Was it cork? Cork schmark. Yeah, so I hope you all still come on the crazy ride with me. I will watch you colour anything, girl, you know it. Oh, love ya. I don't know where I'm going with that cork then. I was going in completely the wrong place. Am I in frame? Yeah. I watched one of my videos back, and one of the videos I was doing, I was completely covering the screen. You couldn't see what I was doing. So it's made me really conscious now of Jeune Brilliant. I love all your colourings. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Hi, Renee. Already on the crazy train, might as well get on with people I like. Oh, you crazy heads. Honestly. Well, you're definitely getting on. I should call this the crazy stream, because I just do everything wacky, so jump on in. Ivory. I'm just going to blend it all together with ivory. I'm just going to come back with burnt umber again and just darken up that where it's gone a bit too light. No problem, Renee. Oh, Ashley, that link that you sent me that for the giveaway page, I sent it to Renee. Was it Renee or was it? I'm sure was it you, Renee? I sent it to and it opened Amazon. I'm sure it was. Let me just double check. It might have been colourfully optimistic. No, it was Corey. I sent the link to Corey and it opens up Amazon, and I don't know how or why it's opening up to Amazon. So I'm just gonna go back to emailing all the streamers the giveaway image because I don't know what I did there wrong. I put a tiniest bit of shadow here. Just ever so tiniest bit, just because I think he'll cast a bit of a shadow and the hair above her neck will. Enable. I know everyone's got to think I'm sending them to Amazon. Go buy your next fix. Oh dear me. Hi Melissa, how are you? I know, I'm just going to make all some thumbnails for people who want them. I've got to make the video for all the streamers. Then I can introduce all the streamers to everyone. I've got to do that. So at the minute the streamers have got the schedules, who's involved, but I don't think anyone knows who's involved because I haven't done my introduction yet on Facebook and YouTube. On the tube. So I'm just going to do that in the next few days. I'm going to do the video launch of the streamers I'm going to do that tomorrow, and then that can be out and done. And then I'm going to make all the thumbnails for everyone, if they want them, that is. They don't have to have them. What time are we on now? 46. Yeah, you post it, it's fine, honestly. Not everyone will see it, honestly, it doesn't matter. If you've posted it, it's fine. It's just things might change, like I said before, if anyone needs anything changing, but it'll just adapt anyway. I'm sure people will look over the schedule. So I think I need to get my little scared me that when someone screamed in the street. It made me jump. No, honestly it's fine. It's just for I'm going to do a thing on YouTube. It's just a little quick video of it all, of who's involved, and I'm going to add it to Shellarty and the events page on Facebook. So honestly, don't worry about it, hon. We're all easy going here, it's fine. I'm lost. Did I just use cork? June brilliant now. I think I've just used cork, worse than to use cork, but here well. And that's my ivory in there. What is going on out there? Just bought Flowerscape and the Gnomes in the Neighbourhood book. Oh, I love that book. I used the one you sent me. Yeah, that's fine, Renee. Don't worry about it, yeah. The Gnome book. We love the Gnome book. Right, where did I put the... Why do I lose everything? Where have I put the little paintbrush thing I had? Oh, it's fell on the floor. Right, let's have a go at this again. Let's get some zesty going. Oh my gosh, it sounds like there's fighting going on out there. Unless England has won. I don't know what time it's on till. I can hear people singing It's Coming Home. But then again, I've heard everyone sing that all night. I don't know, I can hear loads of screaming outside. I got excited and posted it on my community page. Oh, on YouTube. Renee, honestly, it's fine, don't worry about it. I would get excited too. I love getting into this zesty though. It's been on my shelf for that long, I don't even use it. Well, if you weren't watching the football and you didn't want to know the score, I think I've just found out what the score is. Not that I follow football anyway, I'm a rugby person myself. Oh, it's on penalties now. Oh, last I heard it was on penalties. back to lurking and doing laundry. Hubby refuses to go to work naked. Renee. I think I'm there with that. I just want to try and get a bit more out of this. It's a bit too liney. I don't know if there's a better blender for Holbeins, because this does something weird to Holbeins. It makes it like gloopy-ish. So while that's drying, honestly, I can't wait to take a picture of this and show you what it actually looks like, because it doesn't look this yellow, this dirty colour. It looks actually like skin. So I will post an actual picture of it. So let me just get, I want, honestly, I can hear people going, no! Just popped back and she's fabulous. Oh, thank you. So this is warm grey. I'm just going to do all the people with warm grey here. And then, which one's this one? Warm grey 4. On this side as well. I'll have to decide what colour I'm doing her eyebrow. But I think I'm going to give her normal lips. So let me just get some colours out for her lips. I don't want to go too pink. I don't want to go like hot pink. But I want a nice gradient. So I'm going to go rose pink. Where are you? Rose pink. And then I'm going to go fuchsia and luminous maybe. Fuchsia. And then what about her ear? Oh, I forgot about her ear. I didn't even see it. I'll do her ear off stream. Oh dear me, her ear. I've spilt zesty everywhere. I didn't realise I did that. Let's go you. So yeah, we're going magenta, fuchsia and rose. And then I'll do a hair as a hair. I'll record that tomorrow and do it as a hair thing. Oh, these penalties must be getting tense. Can hear someone must be watching it in the garden and screaming. I miss some enabling showers pay off, no? I can hear loads of screaming. They must be like, I can hear a bloke going, come on, dead loud. You can probably hear it all. You're probably going to hear a massive celebration in a second. My live stream tonight is going to be the mermaid, but nice. Okay, so where the lightest area is, I'm just going to put in wrong pink, sorry. The lightest is going to be rose pink. Whoops. Kind of put the wrong pink in. It's alright. I'm not too worried. I'm laughing at these feet, honestly. then fuchsia. It's going into that. I'm not a big football fan at all, me, but I suppose when it comes to things like this, you've got to support your country, haven't you? Right, I'm coming in with magenta. Can you hear them? I know, but don't want to spoil it for anyone. Yeah. I know, I might have to shut my window so people don't hear it. But everyone's gone like freakily quiet. We're either going to have sour faces or they're going to be absolutely amazed. And back to fuchsia. To our lightest colour. To magenta. Wonder who coughed Tammy cough. Fuchsia again. I've just dropped my other pink. So all I've got left to do is to get my white gel pen. My white gel pen. Where is it gone? Let's just put some of these in. Oh, they don't work on there. 1 minute. Oh, this is my new pen. Let me see if this works. When you get out, they'll put you back in. Try to hurry up. Ashley, honestly, I'm going to be quick. What is it with these pens and not working? Obviously it's the wax, but I'll sort her eyebrow out. So all I need now is my new gel pens, white pens. I'll just have to do the white on him and then we're finished. So these are these new white gel pens. I'm just going to get my phone up and see where the white highlights go, and the hair will be finished on the hair tutorials. to see. Let's just get this working. Join between all these teeth are white. Ashley, it won't be long, honestly. So its teeth is white and then it's got dots around here. Where else? So I'm just putting all these white bits in. That they were all over his body. So in between these bits. Gosh, I don't know what's going on with traffic everywhere. Can you hear loads of like, there's loads of cars just like disappearing off for home. These white acrylic pens are amazing for this. I feel bad now creeping into Ashley's time. I'm going to come off in a second. I'm just doing a few more of these. There's none on the tail, so I just need a bit in here. A bit on here. Right, and that, my lovelies, is the end of that. I will do the hair on the hair series. Oh, I will finish the hair on the hair series one. I'll do that tomorrow and post it on hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday, depending. It shouldn't take me long to do that. But she is absolutely beautiful. I love her. So thank you very much everyone for coming watching. I will take a picture, then you can see this actual skin tone's real colour. Because for some reason that is not how it looks at all. That's just the lighting of my camera and it's really frustrating and annoying. So anyway, I'm going to get off very quickly so you can get over to Ashley's channel. I will see you all on Tuesday morning live stream, and that's all from me. Goodbye everyone, stay safe, have a lovely week, bye, thank you for coming. Would help if I pressed end stream. I was just gonna get up and walk off. Good night everyone.